Escape from Tomorrow is a micro-budget indie film from 2013 that might have gone entirely unnoticed had it not been shot entirely inside of the Disney World and Disneyland theme parks without the permission or even knowledge of the Disney Corporation. This gimmick generated a lot of buzz around the film and created a see-it-while-you-can atmosphere. Everyone who saw the film, it seemed, was speculating about how long it would take for Disney lawyers to slap the film with cease and desist orders and charges of trademark infringement. To just about everyone's surprise, Disney has chosen to mostly ignore the film and has limited their comments regarding it to merely acknowledging its existence. Considering the way that Escape from Tomorrow has been received by the general public, it looks like the Disney lawyers made the right play. When works are suppressed by big interests, they often acquire a life of their own. In the same way that canceled TV shows are often canonized by their fans, unreleased movies can become the object of a surprising amount of passion to those who are into them. The success and continued life on bootleg of the Roger Corman Fantastic Four movie is testament enough to that, to say nothing of the virtual cult of followers that the unseeable Day the Clown cried continues to attract. It's also enough to make me suspect that this is what director Randy Moore was hoping for all along. As a case for a cease and desist order, or better yet a full-blown lawsuit from the Disney Corporation, Randy may well have become the darling of the moment of the hippest of film fans. With cachet like that, it would have been easy to get some real money behind his next picture. But that's not what happened, and now anyone with Netflix can see Escape from Tomorrow anytime they like, for as long as it remains on the service. This may lead some who would otherwise have scoured the download sites and bootleg DVD bins to get to it later and get to it later, until they eventually forgot about it entirely. But they shouldn't, because it's actually pretty good for what it is, a well-crafted piece of strangeness. The plot is simple. A family of four is on vacation in an unnamed but clearly Disney World theme park, while Dad is either going insane or catching glimpses of a dark netherworld of horrors that lies just beneath the surface of our reality. On their last day in the park, Dad gets a call telling him that he's been fired, but he should totally still have a great time on his last day of vacation. Of course, since he no longer has a job to go back to, this is both figuratively and literally no longer a vacation. The next 20 minutes take a bit of patience on the part of the audience, while glimpses of Dad's encroaching insanity are padded out with large stretches of a rather dull middle-class family riding rides and being miserable at a theme park. Mom and Dad get sick of each other and each take a kid. Mom miseries around the park, while Dad unapologetically follows a pair of nubile young French girls around. Things pick up considerably in the last hour as a sexy witch shares some urban legends about the park's food vendors, a child is lost, and Dad ends up falling deeper and deeper into Crazy Town, or getting in closer and closer to the truth, depending on how you want to see it. Considering this is a movie about insanity that takes place at a Disney park, references to Alice in Wonderland are amazingly non-existent. A weird plot thread about cat flu is the closest we get to Alice and her Cheshire companion. Overall, I enjoyed it, and for the record, I don't think that it was just done as a stunt to get sued. However, I do think that the filmmakers had to be savvy enough to know that getting the movie released or suppressed would have been a win-win for them. Viewers who go in expecting an expertly crafted edge-of-your-seat thriller or a bloody action-packed thrill ride will be sorely disappointed. However, if you are into the strangeness for its own sake, with faint notes of social commentary and lots of creepy atmosphere, or if you just want to check out one of the more daring guerrilla filmmaking stunts in recent years, then Escape from Tomorrow might be for you.